What's up, everyone? Okay, we need to have a serious conversation about SOS Limited or SOS. This is a Chinese crypto mining company. It's been brought up to my attention by several quantum finance community members that there are articles and videos on SOS being a fraudulent company. This video is not about bashing SOS or a scare tactic to get people to panic sell, but with the new information presented, what are the options we have moving forward? I will share with you what I think and what I plan to do next, so stick around. Sawasdee Cup, that's hello in Thai, and welcome to Quantum Finance. My name is Anthony, and I'm a former engineer and data analytics turned entrepreneur and investor. My prior career, I was very successful in creating predictive models for Fortune 500 companies in Silicon Valley using historical data to predict future outcomes. I applied my knowledge to my own portfolio, and in the past 12 months, grew it more than 550%. In this channel, I focus on high growth and disruptive technology stocks for short-term momentum trades and long-term investments. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back and thank you for your support. Please help us grow this channel by hitting the sub button below. Make sure to hit the notification button so you get my latest video update. While you're at it, do hit and like and share the video. I will see you down there. Please note that this video is for entertainment purpose only. I'm not licensed. However, that does not mean that I won't present you with facts and trading ideas that will supercharge up your portfolio. No BS and straight to the point. So let's get right into it. Scams, frauds, there are thousands of public companies in North America. It is nearly impossible for the SEC to ensure that all companies are in compliance as they work to prevent such scams. I want to state that scams and frauds are not just a Chinese company thing. Americans and Canadians have plenty of scams and fraud companies ourselves. My point is we need to perform our due diligence as best as we can before we make a trade or investment. And sometimes the most experienced investor may have missed the telltale signs of such frauds. Let's face it, how did Bernard Madoff, who is the former chairman of the NASDAQ, yes, you heard right, former chairman of the NASDAQ, and founder of the marketing making firm Bernard L. Madoff Investment Security, was found running a Ponzi scheme. On December 11, 2008, he was turned in by his two sons and was arrested. His scheme duped investors approximately $50 billion. Yes, you heard $50 billion. Or take Enron, which was a Houston, Texas-based energy trading company. Back in 2001, based on its revenue, Enron was the 7th largest company in the US at that time. Through some complex accounting practices that involved the use of shell companies, Enron was able to keep hundreds of millions worth of debts off its books. This fooled investors and analysts into thinking that Enron was more fundamentally stable than it actually was. Enron had created shell companies, which were run by Enron executives, record fictitious revenues, essentially recording $1 revenue in multiple shell companies multiple times. This worked for a while as it was creating an appearance of incredible earning figures until the deceit was unraveled. Needless to say, the stock, which was priced at $90 at the time, dived to an all-time low at 30 cents per share. When Enron fell apart, it also took down one of the 5th leading accounting firm, Arthur Andersen, down with it. Both companies imploded when Enron ordered Andersen to shred thousands of documents. Thanks to Enron and Andersen, Wall Street has coined the phrase, cook the books. Recently, we experienced the Nikola or NKLA scam. Since this is new, I assume most of you are aware of the scam or what the founders had done. Anyway, I don't want to get off track to what I'm trying to say. So let's go back to SOS. For the record, I'm not being paid by any of the companies for mentioning their stock in this video or any of my videos. Please do your own DD or due diligence and make your own decision on what to buy or sell. By the way, I'm not trying to scare anyone to a panic sell. I just want to state that some of our quantum finance community members have brought it to my attention that there are articles and videos on SOS being fraudulent company. I don't want to get into the details as I believe others have done a great job at investigating the situation. So you can read the article and view the video in the links that I provided below in the description. You can make your own decision. I'd like to shout out to Andrew Duvall, Linus Liu, Frosty8248, Dimitri, and other quantum finance community members will bring this up to my attention. This will further create an awareness to other quantum finance community members so that we can avoid such stocks. Note that no one has proven that SOS is a fraud company yet, but have provided hints of evidence that doesn't make any logical sense. I'm not saying SOS is or is not a fraud company because I just don't have the facts to back up my claim. However, I do want to state that Chinese companies listed on the US stock exchange are prone to being attacked. If you recall, NIO, yes, the beloved EV company, was once deemed a fraudulent company. Thanks to Luckin Coffee scandal, EHang or EH, a Chinese autonomous aerial vehicle AAV, was recently attacked by short seller Wolfpack as fraudulent company. Listen, I read their claim and saw the video. Wolfpack fact, used video shot during COVID-19 lockdown to build their case that it was a fraudulent company because they didn't see anyone there during the lockdown period. Go figure that one out. Anyway, so how to mitigate one's risk? I mean, how can you tell if a company is fraudulent or not? To be honest, it is very hard to tell. But for one, you can start by comparing it to a similar company. Ask basic questions such as the numbers are in line or not. You're looking for a major spike in sales or revenue. Next, you look for how the numbers are being measured, such as non-standard metrics or accounting practices. Next, you look for unexplained profitability. And lastly, you make the best decision you can based on the best data that's in front of you. Note that you will not have all the data to help you make your sound decision. So you will have to base your decision on limited data, experience, and gut instinct. By the way, gut instincts don't always pick up frauds, i.e., thousands of Enron employees have willingly bought shares in Enron before the company went belly up. But if you have that sinking feeling of something is not right, then by all means take actions to correct it before it's too late. Okay, so my point is, we're now in this crossroad. Take a second to look at this cartoon. I think everyone will get the message on this one. So what are our options moving forward? First, let's ask this question. What are the latest data in front of us? What does it mean? Also, I ask myself if I want to have to worry about holding onto a stock that could be a fraudulent company. If the answer is no, and I have done my DD, then I know my decision is moving forward. Lastly, I want to share with you what my mentor once told me. Stock trading and investing is not a team sport, guys. Meaning, if one makes money, that's one's money to keep. And if one loses the money, that's one's money that he or she lose. The point that he wants to teach me is that I have to be responsible for my own decision and actions. Since I do not want to worry about investing in another potential financial Enron or Nikola stock, which by the way, I have never owned any of those stocks, I will be selling SOS tomorrow. Cut my losses and move on. I just don't have time to deal with it. There are plenty of other crypto mining stocks to invest. Note that I have recommended to our quantum finance community on stocks such as Hive Blockchain, HVBFT, Right Blockchain or RIOT, Marathon Patent Group or MARA, Canon or CAN, etc. So I hope this video makes sense to you. To become a better investor, we will make mistakes along the way. So it is best to learn from it and avoid it in the future. Best of luck. So there you have it. If you find the content of value, please leave a comment below. Do share, like, and subscribe if you have not already done so. Also hit the notification bell for my next video. Now let's go make some moolahs.